It says we're live. Y'all, what is good? I do apologize for kind of the quality at the moment, just because for some reason it's just new, Detroit. I'm over here messing. It's been a while, y'all. It's been a while since I've actually been live on the YouTube, which is kind of crazy for me if you want to look at it. How am I sounding too? Hope we sound okay. Check it out myself. Man, we talking about whatever. I just want to hear and just, man, show my face. I might have to change the camera though. Let's see. Let's see how I sound. Let's see how I sound. All right. Testing. All right. Testing. I sound all right. We good. Testing. I sound all right. We good. We good. Man, I hope everybody is having a good one. It is what? The 13th, Thursday? Oh, so much to talk about, so little time. Y'all won't understand. It's been one of those craziness, weird, off the wall kind of year so far. Literally, year so far. Can't explain it. Wish I could. But I'll let everybody get in here first. Y'all feel free to throw down in the chat. I am nice. I don't bite. Man, let's talk about whatever. I just wanted to kind of I'm getting back in the mood. I'm getting my mojo back, as we could say, on this live stuff. YouTube, man, it's been a minute. Life has kind of been lifing, if you want to say that in itself. Literally has been lifing. It's all good. But if I complained, be a whole nother story, wouldn't it? Not going to complain that I don't while I'm live, but I just wanted to do this for a minute, man. I feel like it's been such a while since I've done this, since I've done anything like this, live like this, I should say. With that said, I will be live next Thursday. Yeah, next Thursday. I'll be on the open table session with the Mandelas. That's gonna be pretty cool. I'll have to do a video, let you know. I'm gonna share. Oh, that's not what I was thinking it was gonna do. It's a different kind of share. Share screen. Can I share my screen with? Oh, sweet, man. YouTube. See, this is why I need to start getting back on here. Not bad. Entire screen. Ah, pretty neat. Just learning some stuff. Being weird. Oh, it has been a while though. 333. I know I've been doing some weird stuff on Tube. Funny stuff to make you laugh, stuff to make you, just to make you think. And it's just been one of those weird months. I didn't say months. This month has been weird for sure. This month has been completely effing weird from the beginning of February, which is all right. This cat, Nala, me and this cat gonna go bound to bound today. Now, I don't even know where you're at. But yeah, it's a crazy, crazy world. Nah, man, I'm loving this. I'm loving all life in a sense. But man, so many things to talk about. I just wanted to mess around here for a second. Since I can view screens and options and stuff, it's gonna be pretty neat. Now, since YouTube has got on the game. But yeah, it's been a weird year. Weird start of the year, I should say. Then the end of the year was awesome. The end of the year was awesome, man. Going out there to Tennessee to talk at that conference. That's awesome. That was awesome. That was awesome. I can't believe that was a life dream, man. That's a something that I worked so hard for on YouTube and for years, and then to be able to go speak at the conference was amazing. But I'm trying to think some other things I want to get into. As I said, I've been doing a lot of different things on the tube just to kind of seeing where the audience is at, where the people are coming in, and where I can get people to come in at. And I think that's pretty cool. Putting something out there for everybody and everything. I like everything. That kind of person. So this cat has gotten the Zoom me's, man. She is hyper today. Hyper. Man. Yeah, I just wanted to mess around here, see how this thing works. Since I haven't done it in such a long time, which is cool. Manage. I miss it, man. I definitely do miss it. And getting back into this whole flow of doing videos and talking on the screen and getting back in it, man. Getting back in it. This is nice, which is nice. Those last couple years, last year was easy, fun, a little hard, rough, same time. My psychedelic journeys got deep but yet meaningful, which has kind of been in that hermit mode, man. Hermit mode. Turtle in its shell. I'm finally now popping off and popping out of my shell, or now going to get me a new shell like hermits do. Whatever you want to call it. It's just been immaculate. I'm learning my power. I'm learning, who I truly am through this all. And it's crazy. It's awesome. I can't wait to really get down and talking about psychedelics again, journeys, the lessons I've learned, the teachings I can teach, the thoughts and change your ways of thinking, the way your mind thinks, the way you act, kind of make you teach you how to walk, how to dress it. And it's really neat, especially now that I know my power fully. It's just extending it, that, and learning a lot about learning. I've also learned about how do I put this? Religion, not religion. Yeah. Never trust. Don't always trust a person who says they wear the cloth. Oh, that's funny, and you'll understand it momentarily, but I'll get to it. No, man, don't fucking. I meant to plug my headphones in. Don't. I definitely want to learn. I know I'm gonna take a hit actually, and we're gonna do what we do. Do what we normally fucking do. Put some music on real quick. But yeah, so stupid. Life lessons, man. You learn. Oh, damn. It's loud out there. But I definitely want to get back into do these lives. I want to get back into talking it up, chatting it up. More Mandela effects coming up for sure, which is exciting. But it's just been weird. It's been a weird month. And it's only what, the 13th? But life be lifing, man. Life be lifing. How's my picture turn up on this? That's one thing. I listened to my sound, but I didn't look at the picture. Never. Figure that shit, right? Took the sound out. Don't look at the picture. Picture looks great, actually. This looks weird on my computer. Okay, cool beans. Yeah, I'm over here multitasking. I'm talking to the IMCU IMEC. The Mandela Conference. I'm talking to the Heather and yeah, Jerry and all them. Because I got a, like I said, I'm gonna be going live on the 19th. I'm gonna be doing an open table on their channel. I'm gonna be one of the speakers, guests, panelists, which is gonna be pretty cool. That's gonna be pretty nice. That's gonna be awesome, actually. I'm looking forward to that. This whole speaking stuff's getting just man ready of it. But I want to take a hit. I want to say thank you to all y'all for everything, man. Every single thing. Literally everything. Man, I got stories. I got stories on stories on stories. But let's take a hit and I'll tell you why. What I've learned in the beginning of this month. Good old February. Tell you. Cheers. This is so stupid. That's the first hit of the day, too, ladies and gentlemen. It's like 1 o'clock here, like actually 1:21 to be precise. But as my story, as I want to tell my story, everybody knows that I took this leap of faith um, in the middle of last year. I guess I would say, yeah, March, April, yeah, April, middle of last year. I took this little leap of faith. And the leap of faith that I took was to lead to not take the job that offered me money and benefits and all this other stuff, and to take a job for a gentleman and his son that opened a business, the ice cream parlor. I'll do a video about all this shit too because it's something to talk about with religion and spirituality and all that stuff. But long story short, I took that, took a pay cut, took no benefits or anything like that, and basically took a little whim, a little leap of faith that I just talked about last year. And well, this month, well, everything was on good. Everything was going swell. Everything was going, the way it needed. I finally was getting out of debt. I, got over to the trip over in Tennessee. Everything was going good, happy and everything else. And then, through this whole thing process, the store changes, yes, and they bring in new stuff and all this other stuff. Then they wanted to go ahead and start making menus and doing wait services, waiting tables, fucking stuttering shit, waiting tables. And for a guy who's 43 years old, I was in the restaurant business for 20 plus years. I waited tables for 15, 16 of them years, bartending and managed and all that stuff, And I did not, and I refuse to wait tables. And if I wanted to wait tables, I'd go wait tables at a real fucking restaurant, maybe some money, not. So, long story short, it was actually not this Saturday, but last Saturday, but we're going to jump to that Friday before that Saturday. We're getting busy. And I'm sitting here, we're taking orders, waiting tables. We got drive-through, we got Grubhub, we got DoorDash, we got to cook pizzas, we got to wash dishes. Basically, running the restaurant, running one person running the whole thing, doing everything in the dang store. And waiting and stupid. And plus doing what the younger boss wants to say, can you go right, yada, 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 yada. Now, mind you, I was brought into this place to help run the place, help manage the place, not to be a slave, not to be a slave, not to be a mule, not to be a workhorse for his son that knows nothing about the fucking restaurant business. But so Friday night, I was sitting, I was like, we were just busy, and I was like, I was getting agitated about it because in my mind, I don't want to fucking wait tables. No, I've had dreams of that my whole entire life. No. And So I went to the back. I was like, man, somebody go front. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna wash the fucking dishes, and I talked to the older man. I was like, bro, this is not what I signed up for. I didn't sign up to wait fucking tables. I didn't sign up to be the cook, the chef, the busboy, the waiter, the host, the drive-through, I didn't sign up for none of this. You brought me in here to run the show, not the show to run me, and vice versa, whatever it is. He goes, "Oh, okay, I understand. I understand." And we still probably had about an hour until we had to close. So I was just in the back. They left, and I'm really a friendly person. I'm a Gemini. I get along with anybody. I adapt, and the coworkers there, they were teenagers, and they all look up to me. I'm like their big brother, and they're all of them were getting new jobs anyway. And I'm sitting here like, I'm talking to them. I'm talking to them. I'm looking at them. I'm like, hey, did y'all sign up for this? I was like, I'm so glad that y'all found something else. It's like, for me, I can't just jump from one job to another like that, easily like that. And it's, I feel like, up to me, I was honoring the niceness that they brought to me. They gave me an opportunity. So I was giving them the respect. I'm going to give them the respect. I'm going to go through it. Why? Anyways, long story short, which just got long anyway. Come home. Saturday comes around. I got to be at work at 12. Oh, I get to work. And Joe, guy brought me in. He's like, got to talk to you. And so, in a sense, I was kind of like, yeah, this is about to happen. This is about to go down. This is literally about to go down. So, I go back there. He's just like, I lost some sleep last night. I'm like, oh. In my head, I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't ever sleep. So I was like, I lost some sleep last night. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry you lost some sleep. Yeah, it was everything that you were talking about. I'm like, oh, really? I was like, about me not wanting to wait tables that for 20 years, I waited tables most of my life, and I don't want white tables. Yeah, I'm sorry you lost sleep about that. That's just like, I respect you, bud, but respect me too. I'm not going to do that. It was like, that's not what I was brought in here for. It's not what I signed up on. And he was like, well, that's exactly what I got to talk to you about. Well, since you didn't sign up on this, I'm like, wow, here we go. Since I didn't sign up for it, or I didn't, this is not the plan, or I'm not, that I'm not going to wait tables. We don't think you're a great fit in here. We think you are toxic. I'm like, wow, toxic? Toxic? I was like, okay. Sitting there, I was like, I'm just sitting there and I'm looking at the older man and his dad and the owner, little kid. And I'm sitting here like, okay, this is how it's going to be. He ain't got no, younger one owner ain't got shit to say to me. And this is Pops doing it. And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, okay. I was like, well, you're older man. Would you want to have to wait tables like that? Do all that, doing everything else. We're doing all this. And I'm explaining it. And I was like, no. I was like, then what expects you expect me to want to do that? To want to do this, to bust my ass for your kid who's not doing shit. Oh, he's working. Oh, he's working for the last 2 weeks. But he does whatever. But like, what's his name? It's like, how you feel? Either way. He's like, well, no, so we start. I was like, I just think we gotta let you go. We gotta let you go because we just think you're toxic. So, I was like, oh, okay, cool. It didn't bother me. I'm to that part now, that stage of awakeness where, okay, you want to get rid of me because you don't like that I spoke my mind about it. It's all right with me. So, long story short, that's where this whole trusting the cloth comes into play. But rattle. I had to get that off my mind. I got to make a video of this shit. I really fucking do. I really got to make a video about that because through this whole time of working at this place, which I don't work there anymore since I got fired. I start a new job next week. And so going through this, think about this, going through this whole phase, he always asked me if I was a Christian. Or Lee, are you a Christian? Are you a Christian? No, I'm a believer, but I'm not a Christian. This is a Christian-owned ran place, and I watch myself. And he was like, oh, so what are you? I was like, well, really, I'm everything. I'm a spiritual person, I believe in the better or good and stuff we ain't never been taught. I don't believe in man-made religion. And I was like, he was like, oh, so what does that mean? I was like, I know that God's in me and I'm a God. I said, God's not without and not out there. He's right here. And so I should have known, you know. And it goes around, and it's like, man, you take that leap of faith. We put our trust in people sometimes. Sometimes we put our trust, when we do put our trust, we put our trust into people. And most of the time it works out well. You think about it. In my life, eh, but it does. It works out well. But man, for me to see that through my new opened eyes, to kind of see how a Christian side looks at disobedience. I guess I disobeyed an order. I don't fucking know. I spoke my mind. I spoke what I said what was on my mind. Hell, even told him that. I was like, man, my mom's like me. It's like, dude, my mom's gone. I ain't got nobody to speak to about this stuff. I'm telling you what's on my mind so I don't lose my shit. Dude, hell, well, you're toxically toxic this. Throw it out the fucking window. But I was like, all right, that's cool. Hey, Parker, Finland, huh? So it's hilarious. It just it I noticed it when I was a kid, when I was going to church with my moms, and knowing the hypocrites. I can't even fucking speak. The hypocrites, yeah, hypocrites, hypocrisy, whatever you want to see it. Go around, all the time, and I put my faith in it, because at the time I need to, mom's gone. I need a little faith, something to pick me up, get my mojo back, which got my fucking mojo back. Believe that 100%. It was hilarious. It just taught me not to trust a soul until I think to trust a soul, and I know better. I'm a fucking Gemini. I should fucking know better. I should have saw through it. And maybe that wasn't a part. Maybe I mean, I still try. I respect that man. I respect trust. I and I trust him. See too. But in a sense now, I trust you to an extent, and now where what you're gonna say comes out your mouth don't mean a fucking thing to me, but I'll still trust you to cook my food. But that's what brought me in, and there's been a lot of that lately. With especially me not waking up, but man, realizing my trips have been wild too. But now realizing my power, the spirit, the different side of it, kind of seeing how those worlds collide, spirituality and religion, Christianity. And the fucked up thing is, spirituality ain't even fucking a religion. It's not a belief. It's a fucking station, a radio station. You tuned in, and if you're in, you're in. You know. And religion is something you've just been taught, schoolized, fraternized. I don't know how to put that. And that's what you've been taught. I mean, you don't look at anything else differently. Those rose-petal glasses, and it just made me see it. Oh, so I just went, but I had to get that off my mind. It's been fucking weird. Finland. How is the weather in Finland, by the way? May I ask? Because I'd like to go to Finland. I think it'd be pretty cool. I also want to go. I've been looking at Thailand too, as well, and that's fucking awesome. I was thinking Thailand. It's so much cheaper to live in Thailand than it is in the United States. So much cheaper. So much cheaper. So much cheaper. I was looking it up, and I was like, man, Thailand. I was like, I could go to Thailand. I have to learn a new language. I barely speak English. But, man. Finland always been interesting me. Finland, where is it? Scotland's always been pretty on my mind too. Because I've been to England, been Germany, Italy, Amsterdam, France. Rome. Man, I'm going down the list in my head. Where the hell I've been to a lot of places. Oh, you're all right. I don't know how far it is behind on here. You don't have to be so. How's the weather? Now on spot. Yeah, I was just rambling for a few. Let's get my speaking going. Man, yeah, I love to do that. I'd love to go see Europe again and go out and just get out the country. I love other cultures. I love other, it's just such a nostalgia moment as well as an aha moment, things that most people 90% of the world will never get to even experience. And I think that's so cool. This winter here has been warm, not too much snow. It's been hot here. We were in winter probably a week and a half ago. I say Florida winter because I live in Florida. The Florida winter for like about a week and a half ago, maybe about 2 weeks ago, we were cold. It actually snowed actually in Northwest Florida, Pensacola, Destin area. Actually went to school up there. It snowed in Florida the other day, but now it is actually, it says 95 degrees outside. It might be completely right. Feels like 91. It's hot. It's hot today. It is hot today for sure. But I was upset because I didn't get to see the snow. Because I live in Central Florida. My daughter lives in Northwest Florida, lives in the Destin area. And she got out there, made a snowman and all that. They didn't have school for I think they got it snowed Tuesday, and I think they didn't have the rest of school for the rest of the week. They had a snow, minus 7 degrees Celsius. Well, 30, well, zero is 32. Wow, it's still cold. Yeah, that's what I was doing my math in my head. 32 is the freezing point Fahrenheit, zero is freezing point two in Celsius. So I was just doing my math. That's cold. What's that? Basically 28, 27 degrees. That's Fahrenheit. If I'm correct. Don't quote me. I'm not a math whiz, but close to it. But I didn't get to see the snow. I haven't seen snow since I lived in Germany, England and Germany, one of those two. I think it was Germany. I haven't seen snow since then. That's been a long time, man. Nope. I saw snow in Kentucky when I was a teen, when I was at Job Corps in Kentucky. So I saw that. It's still been a long time. My bones are too Floridaized for that cold stuff now. I don't like the cold weather. I like the warmth. And the only reason I got a long sleeve dress shirt on is because I had an interview today, which went fucking awesome. It was so awesome. Went great. Working at the bowling alley. I've always something too. I've also learned in my life, and they're going to give me benefits too. I get dental, health. Oh, it's fucking awesome. 401k. But always find something you would enjoy to do, and it makes the whole difference. And I think that makes so much difference. Is do something you love to enjoy to do, because once you do that, it's awesome from there. You don't work a day in your life. Yeah, not so many Mandela effects. Like, no, not lately. Not lately. I've been seeing a few um, weird ones on TikTok. I haven't even scrolled through YouTube yet about it, which I'll probably end up doing sooner or later. But I'll probably end up doing that later this evening. But I've been seeing these weird ones on TikTok, like the Pringles guy. His mustache has changed, but it hasn't changed. They're saying his mustache. I saw it. He said his mustache is now black, and it used to be brown. Which, if you look it up, it's still brown. It's both the colors. Some people are saying that the Sprite bottle, the original, you remember the original Sprite bottle was green. It was all green. It was Sprite. The whole bottle was green. Well, and now it's clear. Some are saying that it's never been green, but if you look it up, it says they changed the product, and I think it was like 13 or whatever it was. So it's really weird. Turbulence and Fruit of the Loom or the crazy. Yes. The Jets. Oh man. Fucking craziness. The Fruit of the Loom is still one of those that if you grew up before 2000, you had a pair or something had that damn label, had that corporate code. Because how the hell will we know what it is if it never existed? Because that is exactly what we would ask our moms or dads. "Hey, what is this thing?" That's how we learned it was a cornucopia. That's how we learned it was a basket. And it still blows my mind. It's like, oh, you're just losing your mind. But where in the hell else would we have ever seen a Fruit of the Loom logo? Where would we have seen a cornucopia? You know what I mean? As I think back as a kid, where would I've ever seen a cornucopia except on the Fruit of the Loom? And that itself is mind boggling because all I can think about is Fruit of the Loom and maybe Thanksgiving. You know, you see the little Thanksgiving, and you don't even see those on the tables anymore. That Thanksgiving one, the cornucopia has now disappeared from the pictures, the old pictures of the first Thanksgiving, and it's weird. You know, that's not what we would have remembered it from. We don't learn that shit in school, so it's where would we have seen that? And the only explanation is Fruit of the Loom. Is from Fruit of the Loom. It's the only explanation. It's the only right answer, and it blows my mind. Just like to me, the monocle on Mr. Moneybags and the Monopoly guy. We played this thing for hours on hours and days on ends as we were kids. We knew what this little looked like, and he had the dang monocle. And I hate when people think that we're getting it mixed up with the peanut. And that's what gets us like, no, we can't mess up a man and a peanut. I know what a man and a peanut look like. A man and a peanut. But it blows my mind. That still gets me to this day. The monocle on Monopoly. It gets me all the time. And you even still see you still have a little bit of residue about the monocle. It's so, and then people still, oh no, it's all wrong, but it's so right. And for me, like I've done plus, I'm gonna probably redo a lot of my Mandela effects. So I'm gonna, I got a whole new, I got a whole new ways to do stuff. So I can probably redo a lot of them. I'll probably start doing like my top 10, my most craziest ones. I think that'd be pretty neat. But when I think of the Monopoly Man, I think of Jim Carrey in Ace Ventura. That's what I think about. The Monopoly is like Monopoly Man. I think of Ace Ventura. God says Jim Carrey. Oh, la 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 la. Go directly to no free parking. That's how I remember it, and it's that's part of memories. Our minds are the best computers, but more powerful than the CPUs that are made to make this universe. We got the same fucking universe in our heads, and we remember everything. And especially, I know for me and keep people growing up, because kids, we all we all have moments of certain things of how they were with memories at that time, and how true of like those wonderful memories. Your first date, CJ was good. Your first, you go see, for like, somebody probably went to go see Star Wars on their first date, and Luke, I am your father was said. He correlated the person, whoever went on that date, correlated that phrase or that date with that phrase or that phrase with that date. We always correlate a memory with something else, something we know. A memory, songs have memories, thoughts have memories. What we see and what we do, we all have these memories, core memories of why that's a memory. You can almost smell, it. I smell the movie theater as I was talking about the Star Wars. It's like you go back into those memories and you can almost have that sense of scenery or smell, that vision, the taste of what was happening at that time, at that moment you were having that memory, or you were making that memory. Excuse me. I think making that memory is better than you have the memory. CJ, how's it going? Good to see you. So how are we supposed to stay sane? How do you cope with all these mysteries? That's hard. Sane I I wouldn't say I'm sane, since I am a psychonaut, a psychedelic shaman, a psychonaut, sane is such a weird word. Eh, right mind, no, it's you don't stay sane. I always say it once you wake up, especially to anything like that, and especially with Mandela effects, it's never the same. You'll never think the same. You'll never see it the same. And it's you just gotta go with it, enjoy it. Because those things are there to wake you up, there's those that make you change a thought process in your mind or make you to observe things even better. You know, this is what it puts you in, especially my psychedelics and all the stuff I've seen through them. It's what you take from it from that, and it's how I cope through it. I have an outlet, I guess, too, as well. I get to talk to people. I make videos and talk to people about it. And I also have, I found a community, and I think that's what helps too. I mean, out of all what I just said, finding that community, finding that tribe, the soul family, the whatever how you want to call it, is the key. Finding that niche, that family, that tribe, that community to ease the pain, make you like, oh, okay, I'm not the crazy one. I'm not the only one thinking this, because you're not crazy. There's nothing wrong with you. You saw something that was supposed to wake you up. And that's exactly what it is. And you just gotta you live by it, enjoy it, have fun with it, because at the end of the day, this is all a game. It's all a show. It's all the mystery will be availed to itself. We will know the end of it. It's awesome. It's so cool that to think that it's just awesome to find your community, and I found my community too. I think that's the cool thing. And if I have if there's ever one thing, if it does ever get to you, don't run away from it. Look more into it. Dive your head onto that, or see something like that. I think it also helps. It's kind of like people are afraid of heights. You can take them upstairs. Scared of water, scared to swim, get them in the water. You got to face the fear, face the fright or the uncertainty. I hate to say fear or anything like that. Uncertainty sounds even better. Uncertainty. But it's speaking of a Mandela effect, the song I was about to sing one. Saw him dancing there by the record machine. Actually, I think that one's right, because they didn't stand by the dance. Saw him standing there by the. Yeah. But anyways, finding that niche, and that's what I'm happy that I've been able to do this. Like, the crazy thing is, the Mandela effect found me nonchalantly, I should say. I don't know how to put that. It just showed up. And I think that's the cool thing about awakenings and that little pops in your mind is that we it's just it shows up what it does. And it's like, even for for me as psychedelics, for me, for psychedelics, it showed up. It found me. I didn't find it. And that's kind of like with any kind of awakening or any kind of knowledge or change, even the Mandela effects or conspiracy theories. It always finds you. And then you seek, and then more finds you, more stuff finds you, and more ideas or more thought processing. It just works. It just keeps finding you and finding you and finding you. But it's a sense to wake up. Noticed in 18, noticed mine was, say, 27, 27, 17. I think it was 17, 18, 16, 17, one of those. It's been almost been about 8 years now. So about 8 years. It's been 8 years now. Huge Cuba. Oh my God. I'm going to talk about huge Cuba. That dang thing. Cuba's getting bigger and closer to the Keys. Yep. I feel like Bermuda's now getting so small. What else is there's so much landmass? Shane, I got to get a hold of him. He has a map. He has a map like he did this map when he was in school, and then like He revamped it and he was showing all this new landmass, all this new stuff that has just appeared out of nowhere, just appeared now recently. And it's awesome. I wish I could get it. I'll have to get a hold of him, but it is crazy. Yeah, it's showing. It's kind of, and I think with the Mandela effect, it shows us that we live in some kind of system. We live in some kind of computer generated system, kind or some kind of ecosystem, whatever you want to call it. You know, and it's manipulative. It can be manipulated. It can be changed. It can be altered. And maybe it's people altering it, the higher up beings altering it, could just, you know, whatever you want to call it, doing it. But in a sense, I think it's really us. I think it's really us as the world wakes up, the system wakes up, it wakes up to truth. It wakes up to what it is, or shows the false within it. And that's the cool thing. The more we all wake up in this world, the more the system unfolds to the new. And, we get to put this whole new processor in it. A believer? Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely believe. I was saying earlier, I said for people like you came in earlier, I'm not a religious person. I'm a spiritual person. I am a fucking believer. I believe. I'm a believer for sure. And hey, you're a believer too. If all this found you, it's to believe. You know, and at the end of the day, believe in yourself, believe in you, and believe, you know, in a higher being, in a higher sense. Because at the end of the day, we're the ones truly running this whole thing ourselves. Every other person, no, you're all right. You're all right. Each person has their own universe, their own world, their own thing. But it's all one. It's all together. We all are one. And it's all. I love it that way. And we're all in. It's just believe in yourself and you see the truth. And the universe always provides. And I think that's one for me too. Was made me more, just more into my belief. And a believer is just seeing the universe help me out when I need the help the most. And that for me is everything I need. That was everything I needed. So I've been through a whole bunch of shit in my life. And to have the universe help me. Now it's 21 here. Yeah, all right. Wow. It's for the universe, universe to see the universe help me out in my time of need. It's never, never doubt to believe in myself ever again. I think that's the cool thing. I must go. It's 21 here already. Oh man. But it's awesome. It's just an awesome feeling. And I sound, it's like I said, I sound religious, but I'm not. But I think that's everybody. Everybody has their own belief system. Everybody only has their weaknesses. Everybody has their strengths. And one thing I learned, my weakness is my greatest strength. My strength is probably still my greatest strength, but my weakness. I like to overdo myself. I like to fucking help people out before I help myself out. And I've always done that. And the universe has showed me a little bit, hey, take care of yourself. But that's awesome. It's a cool thing about it all. Love it, man. I actually had that conversation with the gas station attendant the other day. Because, I just get fired and all that stuff. And she's like, and how do you just keep a smile on your face? It's like, universe has got my back. It's a feeling, and it's so true. It's a feeling. It's a feeling. Weird, but what can you do? Can you say? I feel all naked for a bit up there, top there for a moment. Oh man, a big old lizard on my fence. Man, I'd be looking forward to working at a bowling alley. It'd be fun, man. I ain't bowled in years. Man, this lizard is so camouflaged on the fence. Even his tail camouflaged around it. It's pretty cool. Or maybe I'm just losing my mind. I'm tripping somewhere. I don't know. No, I got to translate that, right? Can I translate that? Translate. Translate to English. Thank you, China. So it'd be Japan. I'm sorry. I was thinking of China. Thank you, Japan. It was doing this little thing over here. I appreciate it. You've always been there too, Toro. I admit you have been. You've been there. So it's good seeing everybody. It's good to be live. I've done live in so long, man. I'm definitely gonna have to do a lot more of these for sure. Just wanted to come in here and just kind of get going a little bit, kind of talk, kind of show that I'm not dead. I still know what to do. Oh man, just to enjoy y'all's conversation. It's been nice. Always nice. Can't wait to keep doing more and more and more and more of it. Be able to knock it down, Be able to start making this full income. That's going to happen. Definitely want to be invited to more places to go speak, because that was an experience on itself, man, to go speak at the conference, to meet all these wonderful, fabulous people, man. It was an honor. It was just awesome. Did a lot of crying. It was a lot of crying, a lot of good, warm, hard feelings. And, well, it was just nice. It was wonderful. It belonged there. The trouble it took me to trouble the week before with everything and trying to get it in line and get out there to get going. It was like the universe said, no, somebody was out, some dark force was out there to hold me back. But at the end of the day, I made it out there. It all worked out. And I couldn't be more thankful to do that. I'm so glad that I took that leap and to go out there and do that. It was a huge, 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 huge step for myself, by myself, for the first time in my life, and that was huge. Without my mom there or anybody telling me no, or you can't do this. I think for me that was an awesome thing to go against the grain and do that, and it was phenomenal. It worked out wonderfully. Met so many people, had some great meals, had some good food out there in Tennessee too. Didn't even eat no barbecue. I didn't even eat barbecue out there. What we ate, what we have. First night we went out, I don't even know where we had. Huh. I don't even know where we went the first night. I went to some pizza place, I can't remember, Cody's or something like that. It was pretty neat. The second night we went to a Korean place, which was awesome. Which was awesome. And it was like 20 of us, 20, 30 of us. It was so smooth. It was awesome. And then the next night we went to an Indian place, or authentic Indian food. Oh my God, it was delicious too. Oh, and yeah, like I said, man, big shout out to Shane and Jerry. And I met some peeps, man, that forever, forever, forever in my life and forever going to be, and it's awesome. Or always have been, That was cool. Anyways, let's take another hit real quick. And I'm gonna get up and grab me some water. I got chicken in the brine in real quick because I'm making chicken wings tonight. So I got chicken in the brine. I want to shake my brine up real quick. And maybe I'll do like a video of like food of thought, but it's not really a food of thought. If I'm just watching chicken bake. It's not really a food of thought. It's stupid that way. So many ideas, so many things, man. That's what I said. I've been just way you see the channel's been doing weird, different things and trying to see what people are like and people are having. Logo was good. Man, you see it. You see it. Enjoying the time at the moment, man. Enjoying the time, if we can call it time. Just having fun, man. Just getting myself back. It took me a while to get myself out this shell, man. Get it back moving, and it's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Exciting, dude. Exciting. Hope all good with you, Logo. J Dub. I fucking no, not that way. But I'm glad you did, though, Jay. But I remember J Dub. I do remember that one, though. I do remember that. I do. I do. Good to see you, Jay. Yeah, I know, man. Been a long while. Been a long while. It's nice. It's like I said, it's just time starting to get back into this, man. Get it moving. It's just starting to get this mojo. It's just starting to, I've been going through my mind of like things to post and videos to do, but I'm just doing what's on my mind and doing what I want and just seeing how the algorithm works out with me too. It's kind of testing the waters in a bit, and some people, seeing what people like, seeing what people don't like, and it's been pretty interesting. It's pretty weird to see how people really love the Karen and the worst first dates or first worst dates, or yeah, people love that, man. I was like, okay, I really like that. Crazy people and certain little things, a little weirdness, which I like that stuff too. But it's pretty neat, man. Glad to be back, man. Glad to see you around, brother. Glad to just be back to me, man. New version, but upgraded. Never chasing check. Chasing check. Yeah. I don't know. Cheers. Yeah, never chase. But it's been weird, man. This week has been weird. This whole fucking, like I said earlier, I was talking about it, but the beginning of this month has been so weird, stupid. I mean, you can't really say stupid. Just so weird. I've had a lot of tower moments. Not tower, I guess tower moments. I've had a lot of moments in this coming up, last month, coming up to this month, which is showing me that my life is about to change. It's going to get so much better. It's about to fucking, it's going to take a whole 180, 360, whatever you want to call it. And it ain't lying. It's not lying. The universe is not lying to me. It's happened. I had this feeling a lot of us can change. It's good. And oh man. And February 1st, getting fired on that damn day. I was like, okay, that shows me exactly where I'm going. I needed to drop this old shit, the shit that doesn't succeed with me, go for the new. And it's so fucking crazy. Ah, the universe, man. How it works, or how your higher self works, is really the thing. How your higher self works. I'll be right back real quick. Let me go shake my wings, give me some walk over real quick. Oh yeah, no, this is gonna be good. Mm-hmm. I ain't told you that. It's gonna be good. Really good. Ugh. A fragment of a master's imagination. Dude. That's another thing too. It's all about the code control. This is yeah. Yeah, there's CGI. Their whole it's like, in case anybody didn't know, NASA is the biggest movie company in production you'll ever see your entire life. Yes. Biggest company, they might as well been making Avengers and Marvel movies. They are the biggest movie production company in the world. And if you get it, you know. You get it, you get it, you know, you know. Oh, it's fucking it's hilarious. Fake space. That's why we can't go to the moon and can't get out of here. It's a closed system. That's the funny thing too. Earth is a closed system. We can't get out. We can't go nowhere. Why would he want to let your why would you want to let your ant farm have a way out? That's a I think that's the logicalest thing to say too. You know, think about that. If you were a creator and you were creating something, you would want to keep that creation contained so it, you know, so you can watch to see and observe your creation. Then you would create more and more and more and more and more and more. Like I say, it's funny that shit. That's exactly like the Enoch. Yeah, exactly. Enoch. You know, definitely. You know, you're so right. The stars are not. Yep. The stars are not suns. No, there's one sun. There's one moon. Actually, there's two too. You think about it, because we got the dark sun too, because the sun's burnt. One of the suns have burnt out before, all that stuff like too. It's all fucking real. Light bulbs burn. It's you know, it is so hilarious. But if you're a creator, you want to keep your creation closed. You don't want it to escape, like an ant farm, like your fish tank. Like you think about it, your ecosystem, even plants itself, because yes, we are plants. We're carbon. You know, we even plants. You keep plants contained enough where they, you know, what I mean, it's just. But yeah, I laugh at it. About 10 years ago, NASA admitted that the moon, Earth's atmosphere, yeah, just a rotation. And it's just rotating. And then you see the sun. The sun does an infinity sign. The sun don't go circles like this or like this. It goes into like affinity sign. It's an affinity sign. It doesn't even go down. You know, it just does an infinity sign. When you see it go, it zoop, comes around, zoop, goes this way, zoop. No, ever go zoop. Oh, let me go under everything real quick. Come back over this way. That's why there's a dark side of the moon. Oh, this and then, you know, that's what I laugh about Christians, religion, people who are so religious that they still think we're going to space, that they think that there's not a dome over us. It still thinks the world is fucking a damn basketball. Well, it tells you in your book. He fucking separated the waters above and below. So above, so below. Sue me, y'all, if y'all want me. So above, so below. That's get that satanic shit out your heads. You know, it's exactly separated the fucking waters. And what we and then Bart Pierce, the freaking genius German Nazi, built rockets up there. There's fire out there. At his grave, Palm 1906. Though the firmament shows his handiwork. There is a God, you know. So it's God there showed the heavens showeth his handiwork, and there's the firmament. That's right there. So I digress. I'm spiritual. I don't remember anything, and I'm not. I don't believe. Got it. Get out of here. Get out of here. Is the case when we went through. That was a case. Yeah, exactly. Question: Who led the wise men to the birth of Jesus? What did we place top of the Christmas tree? And who gave the keys to the Homer's pit? Well, first off, they followed a star. And some say it was a North Star or the Star of David. You know, for all those just people don't think I'm Christian. Sorry, I know I'm just yelling at y'all, but y'all don't, you know what I mean. You know, they follow the Star of David. That's what they follow on a Star of David. But yeah, Jerusalem Star or something like that. Star of Jerusalem or something like that. Sorry, don't quote me, but you know what I'm about. Went there far. They followed that. Wise men followed a star. Well, we put a star on top of the Christmas tree. But then we gave the keys to Coca-Cola. and the companies to capitalize on it. But really, the whole Christmas thing is the whole worship of old dude that they gave their kids to. They would sacrifice their kids for better lives and stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But they gave the keys. Like they gave the keys to Coca Cola. But God, Jesus walked this earth. You know, he did. He just walked this earth. It wasn't the date that we were told. It's not the date we know. Hell, I'll be for sure. We won't ever remember. We won't really know that date unless it is fully disclosed or until we get there to ask that question, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, I think that's a part of it too. He did walk this earth. He never wanted to be worshipped, people. He was like Neo, and that's pretty much who Jesus was. He wasn't God, but he was Neo. He was Neo. He was the one who saw the Matrix. The Matrix even told you that the first one that was around, he was able to see and manipulate. So I think it that ain't clue enough to that. But yeah, I don't gave the keys to these people. I don't know. It's the Romans. And really, the Romans are the one that came through the Catholic Church and Christianity. So you got the Romans all over that. But yeah, the star, the star, blazing through the sky, shine so bright. Yeah, so it's oh, I don't know. I don't know where we get them. I don't know who got those keys now. And I think the weird thing is, I was seeing something about Enoch, and Noah. Yeah, Noah. They're related, and his sons, his family and sons were really the only ones that were left from the flood. And they had two. Yeah, one of his kids had two kids. Lola had two twins before, but they all settled in different ways and different sets. So really, all our bloodlines are really part of the Enochs and part of Moses and their families down the line, which we're a hybrid of, which is pretty cool to think about too. It's really we are the hybrids. We are the fucking walking Terminators, y'all. Really, is the truth. We are walking, talking, living organisms, flesh and blood walking around. We are the Terminators. We turned on, we turned off the Terminator part. you know, it, and I think that's what people also got to understand too. When when this whole system when this whole system goes dark, this doesn't go dark. Your mind, your knowledge is not going to go dark, and then that's what I think of. When it goes dark, we've all says and done happen. We all got to be prepared. And that's when we go back to nature. We go back to ourselves of grazing off the real foods, the fruit of our lands. We start eating these mushrooms again. We start drinking our this tea, our locust, and we start going through these psychedelic experiences. When so like I'm doing anyway, but like they did back in the day, like that's what they were doing. That's what eating the fruit of the land. Mana was mushrooms, and it's when we get back to the land and get back to that part and all this matrix distraction and noise, we can get back to our land ourselves, to ourselves, be able to open our minds and expand it. We'll understand that man, we are Neo too. I don't know. I love this conversations like this is just awesome. You can't talk to people and normal people about this. It's another part. I'm gonna go to another. I got another part of like waking up in this world. I think waking up for a lot of people, for waking up for everybody, is not the easiest thing ever. It's not. It's one of the weirdest, awkward, uncomfortable moments and feelings in your life. And I say feelings because it's not even a feeling you can put emotion to. But it's weird. The moment you first wake up to a change, it's weird because you don't fully understand it, I guess. I guess the part is you don't fully understand it. You get the concept of it, but you don't understand it, but you start questioning every fucking thing. Cheers. And then when you start questioning everything, you start questioning the people. You start questioning, you start asking questions to other people. Hey, how do you feel about this? And I think that's where the hardest part of the whole waking up process is how do you, and even with Mandela effects, how do you talk to somebody who doesn't want to listen to it? you know, and that's kind of everything, everywhere you go. Even now, I think for me, and for a lot of us have woken up, is working in society. I think that is one of the hardest things to do. And all in all, is working in society, working a normal 9 to 5 job in society, because it's you see the system, the matrix, the NPCs, the people you work with, the coworkers, just doing the thing, not questioning nothing. I mean, get some of them, but you know what I mean. But you feel like you can't talk to them. You feel like you don't understand them. Or they don't understand you. You can't even bring. You know how it is. And I think that's really hard for. I know it's hard for me. It's hard for a lot of us to wake up. And I think it's something a lot of us we it's you can't explain. There's no teaching on how to speak that. But digress. It's fun. This has been fun. I've been on for an hour and a half, well, hour and 8 minutes. I like this. We are definitely gonna have to do another one of these for sure. I got so much to talk about, so little time, so many things I want to do. I want to make a video today. I'm not sure. Not sure. Might just cook my wings, make my salad, and just chill out and just watch YouTube. Hell, I could probably do that here. I don't know. Let's try something out real quick. Let me open up another screen. YouTube. All right. Let's see. Share screen. Okay. I like this. It's taking its sweet time loading up, but I like it. Okay. Select a tab to share. That one. Is that a tab? Oh, I guess I should have something to share. See how this works. Oh, sweet. Oh, share.
Hello, friends, it's me, and today we're going to be trying out TikToks to see if they
So how
actually
do I
work.
get back
So
to
we took some
me?
Gatorade and some Monster. You know, he had to spill some just to show us that it was indeed that liquid. 2 hands. Take
I
notes.
like it.
The
Hold on.
Gatorade first, and then the Monster. How? Literally,
It's slow.
how? Windshield cracked and everything.
By the way, shout out to Sniper Wolf.
Me,
I-
small brain.
yeah, my daughter
What
thinks
deadly
that.
chemicals do they got in Monster and Gatorade? If they can do that.
I know what I can do. All right. All right. Off there. All right. All right. I can do that on Streamlabs too. Then. All right. All right. YouTube's trying to catch up. That's pretty cool. I was being nosy, man. I was being nosy. Oh, I wonder what else it would do. Would it bring up like live reaction video? Like you'll see it. Oh man, I done got some ideas now. Ooh, this is gonna be cool. All right. Maybe. All right. Memonize. No, I said memonize. 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 I got a lot of shit opened up. Memonized. All right. Still got a lot of shit loaded up. I can close that though. All right. Try this one. Oh, my life's getting fun. Windows. All right. Now I need my other one. Boy. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Put that right there. Get out my way. Media player. Share. Oh, sweetness. Give it to me the right way. Play it. I said play. Maybe she don't want to play. Maybe I'm making it run too damn hard. I don't know. Hide. Play. It'll probably work. See? Eh. It'll just be poppy, and I won't like it that way. But hey, at least I know I can right here. That's pretty cool. I like that. Sorry, I had to mess around for a minute. It's piqued my eye. It's been a while. It's been a while. Can't remember the last time I was live. Let's find out. Content. Type live. Oh, 9 months ago. I was playing a video game. Seems right. Oh man. This has been fun though. Man, I'll have to definitely. I might make a video later on. Since I've already got my voice warmed up. Start doing bloopers on the other side too. I think that'd be cool too as well because I do try to do this stuff in one take, but it doesn't always work out in one take. It's because usually I'm chiefing right before it. I take about 3 good hits, go over some things in my head. I'm like, all right, let's roll, let's do it. And if you haven't seen my Mandela Effect conference, my presentation, so it was somewhat free. It was mostly freestyle, and that's just me, man. I do what I do. I freestyle. I mean, it looked like I got beat up. I'm just tired. Ah, this has been fun. I enjoyed this. I enjoy doing these things. I miss it, man. Anyways, I'm gonna cook me some food. I enjoy everybody coming in, man. J Dub, appreciate Tablo, freaking Arjo. It's a poor. I'd say it's everything just changed everything. My Finland lady, my Finland gal, Finland. Uh, but I'm gonna get my wings going. I'm getting hungry. Always because what's chiefing? No, but man, thinking what I can do with this now. Oh, it's just been so much fun. Maybe I do want to go. Maybe I don't want to go. Maybe I just stay here, wait till my wings are done. I don't know. Got another idea. Can I can I bring somebody in from here? Are we allowed to do that still? Why don't I have access to that feature? No, no, I have to. I'll figure that out too, man. Because I miss having. I got to start having some people. I got to do some guests. I got to have some guests on. We got to have some conversations. We're gonna have some fun, man. I think 2025 is gonna be a fucking awesome year. Regardless how it just fucking started. No, it started great, and then February came around and did exactly what I knew was about to happen. It threw me in because it threw me into 5D because when I can't explain it, but I felt it and I felt a new change and I knew something was coming. And I was like, well, something's about to fall. I don't know what it's. I was like, I have a feeling I know what it's about to be, but don't know. But works the way it does. It's pretty cool. So we're gonna have some fun this year. Yes, this year we're gonna have some fun. We are going to have some fun. See if we can get some merch out. See if my daughter really wants a sweatshirt, a hoodie. So, anyways, I'm out. I'm gonna go cook me some food. I'm getting hungry. I love you. Y'all let me know down there what y'all want to see later. Be cool. Be fun. Man, thank everybody for coming in, man. Love y'all to death, man. As always, always, always love you to death, y'all. Y'all are everything. You're the one that makes this channel. You know, I'm just a guy in the seat, the right hand man, the guy in the back of your head. Anyway, man, I love y'all to death, man. Y'all have a great one, man. Y'all stay safe. For all you lovers out there, y'all have a great Valentine's Day tomorrow. If you're not, go have a great Friends Day. How about that? Other than that, man, I love y'all to death, man. Namaste.